Now, anyway, further ado, let's move this keyboard here. Show this beautiful mat that we're working with here. So we've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chronicles deck Spirit Charmers, or foil edition. So I believe it's a 51 card deck. Chris, how are you going, fella? Hope you're going well today. Thank you for joining the stream. We're opening up a Yu-Gi-Oh! I think technically a structure deck from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chronicles anime. I have not watched. I do need to watch. But we've got the secret rare card, I believe. Walker Hudson said hi. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Charmers of the Grand Circle as our secret there. Beautiful card there. Look at that. Hopefully you guys on YouTube can see how beautiful that is. Looks cool. I mean, Chris, man, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, let me know, man. Maybe we can tee something up. Look at that art. Just beautiful there. I've been a long-time fan of Yu-Gi-Oh. If you've catched any of my other streams, I yap all the time about Yu-Gi-Oh. I think that game, I think of the world of that game. Wow. Dude, yeah, absolutely, man. Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh at all? You know what? I really don't want to ruin this box, but it is just cardboard at the end of the day. So if I can't get this, just fuck it. If we can't get this deck out without ruining the cards, we're just going to have to ruin the box, unfortunately. Sometimes I just really pack them in here. So, I haven't watched the Chronicles. I'm going to have to after opening this deck. I'm keen to play with this deck. See how we go, because I'm usually an Elemental Hero guy. So, I prefer playing the Elemental Hero archetype. Or Six Samurai. I love Six Samurai. No, not really. Oh, man. Dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so good. Such a chill game if you play the right format, obviously. But we do have the play mat that does come with the deck here. So we've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chronicles deck Spirit Charmers All Foil Edition. So this just released today. Nice little play mat there. Nice little small one. So nah, that's good stuff. Awesome. So let's get into the deck here. Alrighty. Just trying super careful to be careful with the cards. I might look at my shop and see if I can get a pack. Absolutely, man. I'd recommend getting a starter deck if you can, just to get you started, especially if you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before. It'll come with like all the rules, how to play, how to use the deck. Structure decks are a little bit more for advanced players, but you could get some decent starter decks from what I remember. They'll get you up and going. Or if you don't want to spend any money on the physical game, download Master Duel or even Duel Links for free. They're both free games, and you can play the virtual version of the game. So we've got Area the Water Charmer. Beautiful, beautiful artwork here. We've got Hilta, the Fire Charmer. Just let that focus up. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful art. Win, the Wind Charmer. So I actually don't know I don't know how these sort of decks work. But look, I'll figure it out at some point. Yeah, absolutely, Chris, man. Just go into your store, man. Honestly, go into your store and just ask someone. That'd be a great way to start the conversation. Or I'm gonna mispronounce this one. Ossa, the Earth Charmer, probably completely butchered that. Well, look at that. Beautiful. Familiar Possessed Area. Nice and shiny. Look at that effect. Beautiful. Familiar Possessed Hitter. Okay, so these are just different versions of those first cards. First cards that we got. So they're Familiar Possessed. So the Familiars take them over, I'm guessing. Can you get them in Australia? Absolutely, you can get Yu-Gi-Oh! In Australia. I mean, this deck I bought here, this was $40 from EB Games. Most starter decks will go around 20, 25 bucks. This is more of a... I feel like this deck will probably have chase cards. I'm not too familiar with the modern format of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't really know if it has chase cards. But yeah, you can absolutely get it in Australia. I mean, you can go on websites such as Gameology, EB Games, Zing, and just have a look around, man. Just if you're new, just try and get a starter deck. Structure deck will probably confuse you a little bit because it's assuming that you already know how to play the game. Familiar Possessed Win. Look at that. Hopefully this all these artworks are really clear for you. I'm going to butcher this again. Familiar Possessed Ussa? Asa? Ussa? Oza? Aussa? Everyone's going to be cringing at me butchering that. Area the Water Channeler. So it's literally all these, I think, 4 girls in different forms. Hitter the Fire Channeler. Win the Wind Channeler. Sorry for that little bright light there. Unfortunately, if I just use the lighting of my room, it's not that great. So we've got Usa. I'm going to butcher it every single time. Usa the Earth Channeler. I'm just going to make it a meme now. Gigabyte. I feel like that's a remake of an old card. I feel like I've seen that lizard thing before. Inari Fire. Also, these... Okay, I was wondering why I was getting so many foils. It's the all-foil edition, of course. Duh. Inaria Fire. Ranru. Kind of looks like a Pokemon. It looks like Rayquaza. So is it kind of like Pokemon? In what sense? Game? No. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely a lot more in depth than Pokemon, in my humble opinion. You'll probably see Yu-Gi-Oh! Blow up a little bit because this year we're finally getting full art cards. At the moment, it's being released at the end of February for Japan. So we should get the Japanese cards over here in Australia, hopefully April. I've already got my pre-order for the booster box that contains the full art cards. So I'll be ripping that when I get that in a couple months' time. Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness. Look at that. Yeah, the game's a lot more in depth than Pokemon. It's just there's so much going on, and there's a lot of reading too. Awakening of the Possessed Gigabyte. Awakening of the Possessed Greater Inari Fire. Look at that. Look at that. Such cool art. Awakening of the Possessed Racinaru. These foils are so cool. Awakening of the Possessed Nefariosa. Nefariosa Archfiend. I'm like getting tongue twisted here. Focus up for me, camera. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. What a name. That's just aura. This guy's aura farming? Hello? Ametsi Glory of Horus. Wow. These guys are so cool. Dua Mutef Blessing of Horus. So these like look like they're like almost evolutions of those charmers. Happy Guidance of Horus. I'm gonna butcher that so hard. Oberhedsnoof Protection of Horus. I completely butchered that. I'm so sorry. Fairy Tale Luna. Now that's much easier to pronounce there. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Spellbook of the Grand Circle. Spirit Charmers Quick Play Spell. Grand Spiritual Art Ichirin. Awakening of the Possessed. Spellbook of Secrets. Look at that. Spellbook of Knowledge. We're just getting so many spellbooks. Spellbook of Knowledge. Magicalized Fusion. Okay, so this is a fusion card for this archetype. It's like a polymerization, but for spellcasters, I believe. Dark Ruler No More. Maybe you should start making raps with the amount of tongue twisters. Oh, man. Imagine if I could rap. That'd be great. Sol and Luna. We're getting a good streak of cards here that aren't tongue twisters. King's Sarcophagus. That should have been an easy one. Possessed Partnerships is one of our traps here. Unpossessed. It's another trap. Angel Statue Azurune. So yeah, this is the all foil edition of the deck here. I believe they did release this deck earlier. However, this is the all foil, so you're going to get all foils from it. So that's probably why it's a little bit more expensive than some decks. Charmers of the Grand Circle. Got the foil edition of that. Area the Water Charmer Gentle. So we've got some Link monsters here. If I'm going to start trying to learn this deck, maybe I should learn how to play Link monsters. Hitter the Fire Charmer Ablaze. Win the Wind Charmer Verdant. Usa the Earth Charmer Immovable. Focus up there. Quintet Magician. God, that looks like some sort of different take on Dark Magician. Look at that. The Zombie Vampire. I did not expect to see an XYZ in here. It's Zombie Vampire. Silhouette Rabbit. Or Silhouette Rabbit. Celine, Queen of the Master Magicians. And lucky last here, access code Talker, which I believe is actually, I think it's the main card of the main character out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, or it's one of his cards, I think. Access code Talker. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Spirit Charmer All Foil Edition deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the little short stream there. We are going to head off. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming out. I really do appreciate it. It's really been good to get back into my hobbies, such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I've yapped on other streams and other videos. Absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh! Always have since a kid. Grew up with the shows. I got into the card game, obviously. And it's been awesome to actually rediscover that. And have other people come out and support me while I just rip cards open. So that has been really good. Hopefully some more in the future. But, you know, we'll see. We've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Modern Decks 2026 from the TCG coming out in March, end of March. I put my pre-order for that today. And then we've also got the OCG booster box that I've ordered. I can't remember what it's called again, Over the Limit or something, but that's with the overframe, the full art cards for the first time in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm really keen for that to come out too. So we got a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh! Products to unbox in the next couple of months. So anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing night, day, afternoon, morning, whatever it is. Hope you guys have a really good one. Make sure to follow me on socials, Buzz APAC, one word, BUZZAPAC, and we'll keep up to date.